Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Indian in the UK. I am Sandeep and I make informative videos about life in the UK from an Indian perspective. In this video, I'm going to be talking about a common mistake that we Indian students make when we go to the UK while booking our first flight journey to the UK. What we do is we go to websites like Skyscanner or Yatra, Make My Trip, or even the airline's own website. We look for the cheapest options. And if there are 2 or 3 cheap options, then we look at the shortest overall journey time and we tend to book that. Usually if you are having a transit, at London or at Dubai or at any other place, you would feel that 1 hour or 1.5 hours of transit time is sufficient. However, that can turn out to be a very big mistake. So when I booked my first flight from Bangalore to Edinburgh via London, I did not know how chaotic and busy the London Heathrow airport could be, and I had chosen a flight option that had just a 1.5 hour transit time between my landing at London Heathrow and my departing to Edinburgh. Luckily for me, when I landed at London Heathrow airport, the British Airways staff gave me a new boarding pass, which was for a flight which was at least 4 hours after my earlier scheduled flight from London to Edinburgh. If you land later in the day, when if you've taken a flight which kind of lands in London at night, and then you were supposed to catch the last flight for the evening to Edinburgh or Glasgow or whichever other city you were traveling to, then if you miss that connecting flight, you'll be in trouble, right? You have to wait for the next day to get another flight. And sometimes British Airways may say that airport delays are not our problem, so we may not be able to help you with another flight. This is not restricted to British Airways alone or London Heathrow alone. This can also happen at Dubai. Dubai airport is massive, literally huge, and getting from one place to another is like a race. If you don't have much time between your 2 flights. If you're taking an Emirates flight and traveling to London, for example, invariably you will be touching Dubai and then going to London. If you have anything less than 2 hours at London, you will be in trouble, because from the time you get off your India to Dubai flight, and then by the time you head to the boarding gate, it's a very, very long distance, and there's nobody to help you either. You have to just find your way, and people are running helter-skelter. So anything less than 2 hours, 2.5 hours is going to be a big challenge. Similarly, the Schiphol airport at Amsterdam is a very huge airport, and you have KLM Airlines, which is one of the options, who have reasonably priced tickets. Again, if you have a transit time of just about 1.5 hours, then you really struggle at Amsterdam, and if you miss the connecting flight, then you'll be in big trouble. Sometimes airlines will just wash their hands off and say, I'm sorry, we are not concerned about how long you took between 2 flights. So you might end up paying for a different flight, a bigger cost. You may incur a bigger cost. So that is something you should really avoid, booking a flight which has a very short transit time at a connecting airport. Qatar Airways is another airline that will put you in deep trouble. I've experienced this with one of my relatives. They will not even care. They will send you to a European country where you actually need a airport transit visa. They will send you there saying you'll get a connecting flight, you'll land in that other European country like Spain or Italy or somewhere, and you will be in trouble because you've landed there without the necessary documents, and you'll be deported. And Doha airport is also a chaotic, unfriendly airport. Qatar Airways they advertise to be the best, but when it comes to customer service, they are one of the worst. Take my word for it, if not the worst. So to avoid all these hassles, when you are booking, do not go with the shortest overall journey time. Try and give yourself at least a 3 hours gap between two flights when you're connecting at a different airport, for a couple of reasons. One, the airport is very big and chaotic. Two, sometimes the incoming the airline, the one that leaves from India and reaches that airport, can be late for whatever reasons, air traffic control, weather, blah blah blah. They can reach late, and once you're not on time for the next flight at the connecting airport, you will be in trouble. So give yourself 3-4 hours at least. If you do reach there early, do get to the next flight's gate early, good for you. Spend some time in the airport, have some fun, maybe use a lounge if you have that facility, but don't regret later. You're going for the first time, you don't know where your luggage is going, you'll be in all sorts of trouble, and it won't be a good experience if you miss the connecting flight. In the next video, I'm going to be talking about another mistake that you should avoid doing. So please do check out my channel and keep coming back for more. Thank you.